Police officers throughout the country and the world every single day put their lives on the line to serve and protect us citizens from harm. But what is protecting them from the citizens that threaten their lives? Often all they have for protection is themselves and their squad car, but sometimes this doesn't do a sufficient enough job and the officer gets injured or worse, killed.
We can show you some video from the scene where that sergeant was attacked. It happened about 7:30 last night on Hampton near Pernod in South City. Chief Sam Dodson saying the sergeant was slowing down in traffic in a marked Chevy Tahoe when a silver car that the suspect was in pulled up alongside him, and that suspect just opened fire. The sergeant was hit after bullets shattered the Tahoe's window. That sergeant was rushed to a hospital while a massive search started for the shooter.
And the ones to be exhibited, the officers would have been helped greatly if they were able to gain quick access to their firearm and the squad car was easier to move around in while sitting in them.
Get out! Get out! Shit! Hurry up! Help her out! Help her out! Help her out!
What you just witnessed was real footage of an officer who was shot on the job when he was ambushed while sitting in his squad car. It is truly gruesome and horrifying that this could happen in their everyday life. My final example of how police officers would benefit from quick access to their firearm and their squad car having more room to move around in is another sad story of two officers who were ambushed in their cars while on patrol in Iowa.
These officers were ambushed. It doesn't look like there was any interaction between these officers and whoever the coward is that shot them while they sat in their cars.
It is because of these events that I have been contracted by the New Berlin Police Department to design, build, test, and manufacture a better system for squad cars, so their officers can move around and be more comfortable while on the job, additionally giving the officer better and quicker access to their firearm. When I approached the police department to collect information for my project, I learned a lot of things about how and what they use on a daily basis on the force. For example, the standard issue squad car has been changed from the old Crown Victoria to the new Ford Explorer, giving the officers a little more wiggle room to move around, and also protecting the officer more, but their problems with comfort and weapon access are sadly still there. They haven't gone away quite yet. That's where I come in. Armed with my newly found information and yearning to get going on this project, I went home and started putting all my thoughts into one place and wrote down everything I wanted to do so I can make the squad car as useful as possible. Now that I have everything organized, I begin researching products and patents that currently exist for the problems I have been presented, so I can start to get an idea as to how I want to grade my ideas with a given criteria so I can have the best possible results in the end. The criteria that I came up with to judge my ideas on are as follows. Comfort. Use of the product is comfortable and non-intrusive. Ability to use while driving. You can use it while driving and is safe to use while driving. Easy to use. In a heightened circumstance, you can use it under pressure. Can be customized. You can easily customize the use of the product for different individuals. Rugged. The product is built to take a beating. Compact. The solution is small and non-intrusive. Aesthetically pleasing. The product is attractive to the user's eye. Spacious. The use of the product allows for plentiful and ample space in the vehicle. Accessible. When in use, you can easily gain access to the product's purpose. Able to store and hold. Use of this product allows for storage of other devices in the vehicle and itself can be held securely. I have made it this far, and as I continue on this year, I'm going to be making more and more progress designing and manufacturing a solution to the problems that I have been presented by the New Berlin Police Department, and I am hoping that the progress goes without any major hiccups or complications, so be on the lookout for more information about this project as I go on this year. When I dove into this project, I sought out to help the police officers throughout the country and the world who every single day put their lives on the line to serve and protect us citizens from harm. I wanted to make a rugged, compact, and comfortable solution to the issues that I was presented with. Of the squad car not being able to hold up to all the safety and creature comforts that the officers would like in their mobile offices. The first problem I tackled was the seatbelt situation. When an officer is ambushed or attacked from any side of the vehicle, he or she needs to be able to get down quickly and gain access to their firearm. For this, I came up with a few ideas for belt positioning to present to a panel of critics to look at, and I mocked each of them up and ran the panel through a bunch of tests of each of the ideas. The goal of the test was to get an objective results, so I couldn't seem partial in any way, shape, or form. To accomplish this, I have to present all the options and use objective questioning and ask the same questions to all the testees. How I went about this was I found a group of test people who are willing to help me with my testing. Individually, I took one of the subjects and then had them come sit down in a seat with one of the positions placed on the seat. While they are sitting in the seat and have them experience each of the belt positions for a minute apiece, I asked them a bunch of questions. Those questions were, how does this setup make you feel? Are you comfortable sitting in this position? Can you access your hip on your dominant side of your body easily with one or the other belt positioning, therefore asking which one is better for you while you're sitting in the seat? If you had to duck out of the way, which belt position would you like best for the most movement inside of the cop car? Considering all of the questions I asked, do you like option A or B the most? And once I had this, I put all the data into a data sheet and figured out that most people liked option A. Now that I had the belt position, I went through multiple designs of how I should go about holding the belt in the proper position in a strong and safe way that is not intrusive on the officer, that also offers nice and safe operation for the officer. I went through the design process a few times, going from sketches to CAD models to full 3D models, while trying to design the best way to hold the belts in the proper positioning. Once I had the belt holders made, I had to figure out how I wanted to attach the belts to the belt holders. For this, I found 3 different ways to sew the belts around the belt holders so that they would be able to maintain a strong and safe connection even if they get into a major crash. Once I had done that, it was time to install the seatbelts into the car and move on to the second part of my process, which was figuring out a heated and cooled cup holder for the drinks that the police officers would like to use and consume while inside of their police vehicle. That process was made very easy for me due to the fact that in the beginning of the year I did some very extensive research that allowed me to find a product that helped me achieve my goals of having a heated and cooled cup holder, but also not having to do a whole lot of figuring out how to do this myself by able to use a product called the Auto Cafe.
Introducing the Auto Cafe from Maverick. A great way to keep your takeout coffee and tea hot while you're in your car or truck. This mobile cup warmer fits into your car's built-in cup holder and is safe for all paper and foam disposable cups. The Auto Cafe has a precision heating element and 2 on-off switches, the on-off button on the top and one inside the device which automatically shuts off when your cup is removed. It fits all size disposable cups including paper, styrofoam and plastic, with or without sleeves. The Auto Cafe is so easy. Just position it in a proper car or truck cup holder and plug into any 12-volt power outlet. Now you'll never end up with cold coffee or lukewarm tea when you're out on the road. The Auto Cafe, another great idea from Maverick.
After finding this product for my cup holder issue, and I had finished off the seatbelt design process and installed the seatbelts in the car, I just had to make the computer mount and then I was done with the project. I had now completed the main goals of this project, and now I just had to place the products together to be able to show it off as my final product.